How's it going, guys? My name is EnergyPants, and today I'm here to bring you guys my top 5 female anime characters of all time. Now, I do realize I have already done this list, but I figured why not update it a little bit. I got some new favorite female anime characters, and I would also like to preface this by saying I will be excluding Onodera from this list. Everybody knows that'd be the obvious number 1, so why have that in there? And yeah, fun stuff. So here's my top 5 female anime characters without Onodera. Coming in at number 5 is the professor from Nichijou, and how could you not love this adorable face? I mean, this is just one of the most, it's one of the most adorable and, it's one of the most adorable characters I've seen in anime to date, and just her antics in Nichijou make the show 10 times better. Her personality with the, with her professorness and the lab coat and the hair and the ponytail and the way she interacts with Nano the robot. I mean, it's just, honestly, if you haven't seen Nichijou, it's the best comedy I've ever seen. But, I mean, I just can't express how much I love the show and how much I love the professor, because she's such an adorable character. And even though she's not one of those characters that's got, like, amazing development or, she's just one of the most enjoyable characters I've seen in anime to date, and one of the cutest, definitely up there with one of the cutest anime characters I've seen to date. But that's number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4 is Naru Sekiya from Hanazawa. And this character is here because Hanazawa is one of my favorite shows of all time. I'm pretty sure it's like number 7 on my list. And one of the reasons is because of Naru. And what makes Hanazawa so good is Naru's development. I mean, as a character, Naru just grows so much. At first she starts off, she's reluctant to join the Nisekoi club. And she really doesn't think she can stand out. But then as the show goes on, she, through trials and tribulations, she fails, gets back on her feet, and then she turns out to be, something she never thought she could be. And it really is a wonderful thing to see progress in Hanazawa, one of the greatest shows I've seen to date. And especially because Madhouse animates it. But Naru is one of the things that makes this show so great, with her development, her personality, and I guess her adorableness. That pretty much applies to all the characters here, is that they're adorable. But yeah, let's move on to number 3. Coming in at number 3 is Nanami from Sakuraso. And Nanami, I'm pretty sure, was number 1 on my previous list, but I switched things up this time. Nanami is just, she's in my favorite show of all time, Sakuraso no Ben Nekanojo. And I mean, what can I say? She's got amazing development throughout. She keeps wanting to push forward. She wants to accomplish things without anybody else's help. And there are some bumps along the road, but she wants to work things out on her own, and her development, her personality, the way she progresses throughout Sakuraso is one of the reasons why it's so great. Not to mention she's best girl in Sakuraso as well. I think she pales in comparison to, I think Sheena pales in comparison to her. But yeah, Nanami, I mean, like, what else can you say? I mean, she's absolutely adorable. She's obviously the best ship. She's got, somewhat relatable development to me as well. Similar situations and such. But yeah, Nanami is here at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Togame from my 4th favorite show of all time, Bakemonogatari. And pretty much the interaction between Yasuri and Togame is the reason why I love Bakemonogatari so much. And Togame as a character shows a whole lot of depth, and she shows a whole lot of being adorable. Honestly, as a character, as a female character, it doesn't get much better than Togame. She's got a really great design that fits her personality perfectly, and the ending to Bakemonogatari revolving around Togame is probably the greatest ending and final episode to anime I've seen to date. But it's just, oh my gosh, Togame is just such an amazing character, with her development, with her personality, with her interactions with all the other characters, and especially Shishika. And I mean, what can I say? Togame is just, I think even Kalau considered switching his waifu to Togame at one point. But Togame is definitely top tier waifu material, and number 2 on this list. Coming in at number 1, that should be Onodera, but it's not, is Megumi Kato. Now, Megumi Kato is an amazing character for many of reasons. She single-handedly makes Saikano an amazing show. In a show sort of flooded with archetypes, especially in a medium, let alone flooded with archetypes. Sakuraso just had a bunch of, standard character archetypes like tsundere, all that, like I guess she's a yandere, but, just had a whole bunch of, standard stereotypical characters. But then Megumi Kato just comes in and breaks the mold. The whole focus around the show is turning her into this heroine. She's supposed to be the main character's dream video game character when he sees her, but once he gets to know her more, she turns out to be really bland. and I really feel like she adds such an interesting dynamic to Sakurazo, and like I said, in a medium flooded with stereotypical archetype characters, she really is a breath of fresh air. I mean, she's given so much. She's absolutely adorable. I love her design and her personality. Like I said, she single-handedly makes Saikano, you know, such an enjoyable show just by her being there. The show's direction around her just amplifies her character to the next level with camera angles, you know, always keeping her out of frame and sometimes even making you forget she's there with, you know, their sense of direction. And, you know, Sakurazo itself and Megamikato's character just breaking the mold of standard character archetypes just really makes her, along with her personality and design, really makes her just the ideal character. And honestly, you know, if push comes to shove, you know, like I said, if I had watched Saikano before Nisekoi, Megamikato would definitely be the face of my channel right now. But, yeah. So that wraps it up for my top 5 female anime characters list. Leave your top 5 female anime characters in the comments section down below. My name is EnergyPants, and I will see you guys next time. Later.